Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is the 22nd video of a playlist for cloning a Disney Plus website using MERN stack. In this video, we are going to make the feature for the build for the update and delete the movie in admin page. So the first thing we are going to make is the delete one. To do that, go to your movies.tsx in here because our delete button is in here. We already got that handle delete here, but we are not yet creating the function. And also for creating this function, we will need to make a new context for the delete a movie. So this going to be handle delete is from the delete movie. That is we are going to make it now. Go to the movie context. We'll go to the action, reducer, and API calls. First, I have to make it instead of this movie action here. In the movie action, we will have the delete. Here I'm going to change from the start here. Change all of this to delete movie failure. And then this is going to be delete movies and then start success and failure. For the success one, for the delete movie success, it will just give the ID, and then it will give it will have the payload or return the payload equal to ID. After we creating this action, we can go to the reducer here and copy all of this and paste it one more time to make the delete state. I'm going to copy and then paste it here. Alt Shift F. Oops, it's not the right switch and case. Going to make it like this. After the failure, so it will be in here. We'll change all of these movies. Oh, it's supposed to be movie. And also I will change this get to delete. For the action is also in here. It's supposed to be movie. It's supposed to be movie, not movies, because we just can delete one movie in the same time, because we can delete a multiple movie in the same time. For the delete movie success in here, we will have movies is equal to state dot movies dot filter. Oops, my caps lock is still active. This is going to be state and then dot movies dot filter is movie is equal to an arrow function here. Movie dot underline ID is not equal to action dot payload. After we creating this, let's go to the API calls. We are going to make the delete function below of this get. We're just going to make a new one here, delete, and here we are going to write export cons delete movie is equal to async and then ID comma we are going to get the dispatch instead of here. Dispatch is equal to delete movie start. So the first thing we are going to set it to start. Oops, this is supposed to be arrow function. And then below here we are going to have try and catch block with the error, and here I'm going to give it some space. And for the try is going to be just a wait with axios dot delete, and it's going to be slash movies home. It's going to be plus to the ID, and then we'll have the headers is equal to we will have headers where we put our token. I will just going to copy the token from the get function and then paste it here. After we delete our movie, we can dispatch and then delete movie success, and I will give it the ID. We'll save, and then for the cats, it's going to be dispatch is equal to update. It's supposed to be delete and then movie failure. Let's save it, and instead of these movies, I'm going to set this handle delete ID, so this function will get the ID parameters, and then instead of here we'll have the delete movie from the API calls, and then I'm going to pass the ID and also the dispatch. Let's save it, scroll down until we find it is already applied to the on click. Now what we have to do is just go to the movies here and then refresh the website and click one of this. If I click this big arrow 6, I get some error. Let me see here. Undefined reading movies. Let me see in the reducer here. States. Wait, where's the error come from? It is states and then movies. Let me see in the reducer. So basically, we got our contacts and then movie contacts. And the movie reducer here, we are giving the movies and then state movies filter movie equals to movie ID. Oh yeah, and also after this switch and case, we will have default, and for the default it's just going to return dot state. Save it. I will escape and then save it. Let's see where is the mistake. Here we got our movie ID. If not equal to action, the payload, and then filter movie ID. Let's see in here again. If I inspect it, now it is working in here. What if I refresh the website? Did we still got the big arrow 6? Okay, we still got it. Let's try to delete one of these, like for example the Moana. We'll try to delete it, and in here our error is decreasing from the 7 to 5, but in here we didn't get any error. What if I refresh? Is the movie is already deleted? It's no. So it didn't work, but it didn't give us error too. So there's inside of, wait a second. And also if we look inside of the, okay, this was my testing. If I look inside of the network here, wait a second, and if I click delete button and see in the network, we didn't get any record of the deleted. Oh, this one, we get cannot delete API / movie. Oh, here we're supposed to edit slash. Let's save and then refresh the website here. If this will work, after we add some slash to the URL. Remember guys, as just a slash that will make a big significant effect. I will try to delete and see in the inspect here. Let's see in the network that we still got the movie has been deleted, but it is not yet real-time deleting. And also for the movie action, I mean in the movie reducer in here, if it is not working, or if the delete movie just started, it will just return state. It's supposed to be three dot, not in here. Three dot and then save, copy, paste it here also, not with a double comma. Save. And now let's see what is making this delete is not real time. We got the states, movies, filter, movie is equal to some arrow function, movie ID, then here we got action payload. If we go to the movie action, we got delete movie start is equal to the something like this, delete movie start. For the delete movie success, it will get the ID parameters and then put it inside of the payload. For the failure, it's just going to set the type to the delete movie failure. But if we take it instead of the instead of the API calls.js, we get export const delete movie. It's going to be async function, and then ID, comma, dispatch, and then dispatch is delete movie start. After that, we'll have a try and catch block, await, axios, delete, movie slash ID, and then we will have the headers with a token of mirror. After that, we are going to return this dispatch, delete movie success with some ID, and just like that. If we look up again inside of the movies here, movies we are trying to get, and then I'm going to wait a second, I'm going to comment out the console log because we don't need it anymore. We get delete movie. How about try to restarting our server here. I'm going to control C, CLS, yarn start. I will save, I will enter and see it in the website here. Wait until the loading is done. After the website is opening, let's go back to our movies here and try to delete again. Still not in a real time, and we ran out of a movie. I can go to open up my Postman again here because we are run out of a movie. We have to edit, and we are not already creating the create function for this movies. Let's wait until the loading is done. Here, as you can see, I still got a lot of this. Let me see which one of this have the movies. Oh, this one. I'm going to add and then send. I'm going to add maybe Moana. I'm going to copy and then paste it here, also here, and also here, and also in here. I will send. And then can I use Control H? Oh yes. So for the third one is going to be Coco. Send. And then we will have Toy Story. I will replace all of this first and then send. I think the next one is going to be maybe like here. Oops, it's supposed to be Toy Story. And this is going to be Megamind maybe. And then send it. Let's see how much movie that we have. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe this was enough for testing out our delete, update, and create movie. So after the restarting, we still didn't get the real-time effect. But when there's some error in the previous, there was, if I click this delete, it will show some more error, like for example this all of this image is not found. So that means after we delete it, the website is automatically getting the data again. Let's see if I click delete. First, let's open up our inspect in here. I will refresh and then go to the console here, save, and here we got 5 error. What if I click the delete button from one of this? Like for example, I will delete the Megamind and then open up my console. As you can see here, we got 12 of them. Wait, which one is this? One is Megamind. We also get 2 extra here. So that mean it was loaded. But if we look inside of here, if you look inside of the network, the movies is just loaded one time and that was in here. Let's see inside of the movies here. We get the use effect and this was the dispatch. Now let's just jump to the update function, and in here I already open up my open details, and then for this one we are also going to make another context for it. So but first in here I'm going to make the function. The first function is going to be the handle change. So this handle change is will running every time the user changes or puts the input inside of the input tag. For this handle change, we will just set it to null, and the last one is going to be handle submit. This handle submit is going to be the function that is going to submit all of the updated data or the updated movie to the database. And also in here we have to make a new use state. That use state is going to have updated movie, and then this for the default value is going to be null. For the handle change, it's going to be const value equal to e dot target dot value, and then set updated movie is going to be dot 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 updated movie, comma, and then e dot target dot name, where this is going to be value. Let's save it, and inside of this input where it is in here, this input here, I'm going to make it as the own change, handle change. It for the handle change, it will just be like this, and also for this button it will be handle submit. Save. Now let's make a new context for this movie details. The first thing we are going to do is to make a new action for it. I'm going to copy and then change all of this get to update, and then all of this get is also to be an update. Save, and then let's see here. For this update action is going to be for this update action is going to pass or get ID. For this update movie, it will have ID, ID, and then movie. Also in the payload we will pass the ID and the movie. Save. Now let's go to the movie reducer here. I'm going to also copy the get movie starts and then pass it below of it. For this update is a little bit similar to this delete movie, but first I'm going to change it to update movie failure and so on. Wait, it's supposed to be not like this. Wait a second. For each of this case, whoops, I'm going to enter, enter, enter. Okay, so I can't do that. What about, I will just make it all of this like this. Whoops, it's not supposed to be like this. Wait a second. Then like this. For all of this return, we will return. Okay, forget it. I will just Alt Shift F manually. But it is still not the right, not the right beautifying. But in here we get update movie start. For the update movie success, it will be, I will copy and then paste it here. In the movie action payload, it will be state movie slash filter. This is not going to be filter, this is going to be map, and then movie ID is equal to action payload dot underline ID and action dot payload. Let's save it and then go to the API calls in here to make new calls. After the get, I will make the update function. Export cons is update movie is equal to async, and then movie ID comma update movie comma then dispatch is equal to dispatch, and then update movie start, and that's going to, and this is going to be try catch. For the try is going to be await axios dot put, and then movies slash plus movie ID, so it will get the movie ID and also it will pass the updated movie. And here we will pass the headers. Headers is going to be the token. I will just copy it from the get function here, and then after this I'm going to give it comma and semicolon. It will return the dispatch with updated movie success. Wait a second here. Dispatch is update movie success. Save. Now let's duplicate it, and for the next one is going to be failure. Save. And also in here we have to add the comma. And now let's save. Go back to the movie details here. Movie details, and then inside of this handle submit, we will have a prevent default, and then update movie is equal to movie ID, the updated movie, and the dispatch. It's just going to be dispatch. Save. Now let's see in the website. If I refresh, dispatch is not defined. Wait a second. Oh yeah, in here you also have to import the cons, and then dispatch equal to use context, and then movie context from the movie context here. And also we have to import the use context. Oh, it is already imported. Now let's save. See here. Why is this still error? Oh, this is supposed to be dispatch. Let's save it and see how it looks in here. We don't need this. And here we got the Why is this still this bad? This bad. Why I always have a typo. After that, let's edit some of this movie. Like for example, Toy Story to Toy Story 2. See, open up the inspect first, and then update. Let's see in here what we get. If we inspect it, we get reading of null movie ID, movie details. So the error said we didn't pass the movie ID. Let's see after it. We will call the movie ID from the API calls in here. Updated movie. Wait a second. Why is this not updated? Oh, it's supposed to be updated movie. And also in here, it's going to be updated movie. Movies less updated. It's going to be put for the method. Let's see. And let's see it again. Refresh the website. If there is some error in here, like for example, yep, this is what I expect, because in here we are using state, so we have to click the link again, click this edit link again to open it up, and then Toy Story 2. Let's update it. See and inspect here what error we got. We still got the reading. Oh, it is inside of this movie details. Wait a second. What do you mean? Okay, so I get it. Wait a second. So that means inside of this movie, after we update the movie, and also in here, it's supposed to be update movies, not update. It's supposed to be update movie, not update movies, and also inside of this movie reducer, it's supposed to be movie, not movies. Save it, and let's see in here. So if the case is like this and an API calls in here, we got the cons updates movie equal to async, and also in here where the updates, it's going to be update movie starts, and then now we should have no error. But still, for the if I write Toy Story 2 and then update, it is redirecting us to the other page. Let's see in the codes here, and also inside of this movie action here, in the movie reducer. Why when we are Alt Shift F, the verify is verifying it like this? Because it's in the end of this case, we didn't give it semicolon. So just make the semicolon for it, and then save Alt Shift F, and it will be verified or formatted in the right way. Let's save it and see. Maybe this was making some change in the movies here. We will go to the edit and then Toy Story 2. Let's update it. Nothing changed. Let's see in here. What if we go to our movie action? Let's see. Oh yeah, in here. We're still using movies, but for the update, we are going to use just movie. Let's check out in the movie reducer here. It will still got something. And also in here, we're supposed to just give it some state instead of empty movies. Here I'm going to make it state ... then save. Oops, it's supposed to be a reverse and then dot 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 and then state. Now I will go to the API calls in here, and also, whoops, in here I forgot to add the error. There is no catch with no error, like, right? And for this update movie success, I will pass the movie ID. Let's save it and go back to the movie details here. Also for this one, it's supposed to be just like this. We don't need all of these parentheses and an arrow. We don't need them. Let's save, and see what we get now. I'm going to go to the movies here and then go to the Toy Story, edit, and let's add Toy Story or change it to Toy Story 2. Open up our inspect in here so then we know what is going on. Let's update. We are not anymore redirecting to the new tab to the other page. And if I inspect in here, you will see that we get 200 and the title is already changing to Toy Story 2. If I refresh the website, here as you can see we got our Toy Story 2 title, or the Toy Story title have been changed to Toy Story 2. And I think that's it for this video. I hope you will enjoy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also turn on the bell notification so then you know when I update this series. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.